Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. I'm sure you recognize this little cubby where we are today. We're back here by my vanities where I usually get dressed. Well, it's where I get dressed to do the live chats or my videos. I was up front, had the Christmas tree behind me, the fire's going, and there was a picture of nice scenery on the TV that I had found, a fall scenery. And Mr. Esme was supposed to be gone hunting. Well, right in the middle of my video, here he comes. It's not a good time to hunt, he says. So, because I never edit any of my videos, I wasn't at the end of my video. So here we are back in the back, doing our neighborhood chat once again. But that's okay. Life happens, and we move on. And you know what? I just want to start off by saying, and you know what it is, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, it's come to my attention that that little saying irritates some. I just kind of chuckle because it doesn't matter to me that it does, because that is me. When I say that, it's who I am. And I'm never going to apologize for being who I am. Now, if I hurt your feelings, if I attack you in some way, if I do something wrong toward you, and you bring it to my attention, yes, I will apologize. But I'm not going to apologize for being me. And you should not either. That's the thing about YouTube. When you have a YouTube channel with content, you have the ability to bring whatever content you want to a certain extent that the YouTube world will allow it. But whatever you do, be authentic. Because if you start acting, you have to continue to act. And people will find you out. And if they don't already know it, which they probably do, it only takes them a short time to realize that you're acting. Now, we have some actresses and actors on YouTube, let me tell you. Now, some of them think they're really great, and they're not. And some of them are pretty good at what they do. But if you have the radar antenna that I do, because I see it, and to me it's so sad that they feel like that they have to pretend. If they would just come on YouTube and just be who they are. But, you know, a lot of people don't know who they are. That later in life you find out, or you don't, and some people don't want to. They continue to play this pretend game. I don't want to pretend. I want to be who I am. I want to be honest, upfront, kind, loving, and be at peace with as many people as I possibly can. Now, I don't know what your intentions are when you wake up in the mornings and you are making content for your YouTube channel, or you're going to go live or whatever. But do you ever stop and think, am I being who I really am? Am I coming on there truly being the person that I want others to see? Now, some of us are not. And I don't understand why. Because more people will love you if you would just be you. If you know who that is. Stop attacking others. You know, people that try to throw the limelight on somebody else by starting drama with them or attacking them or starting lies about them, they're trying to deflect on to someone else, so the limelight will be off them, because they're the ones that are really fake. And boy, fake people can destroy so many things. And a lot of times we just sit back and allow it. We watch it. We watch it all go down. And if for some reason there are people that just love that. Have you ever been on these drama channels that people just, they go to just to see what is happening? What the next chapter is on who's getting hurt, who's getting bullied, who's getting lied to, who's making up lies. I mean, there are some people that enjoy playing with other people's life. They do. They enjoy it. I don't know how or why they do, but they do. But I'm telling you right now, it is a lot easier to live in love, joy, peace, kindness, than it is to wake up every morning living in hate, drama, mean, unkind, selfish. You lie on others. I mean, if I had to live that stressful, and I'm going to tell you, we talked about this in my live chat today, stress will kill you. But some people must strive off of it. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to be in that group. Don't be in that group. Don't desire to be in that group. Don't be someone that wants to start drama. Because if it's not going to make a difference tomorrow or next week or next year, what does it matter? You know, some things you just have to let lie. You just have to leave it there, and you have to just say it's not worth me responding. You know, because you've wasted all that energy and all that time that you're never going to be able to get back trying to respond to somebody that they don't care about you. They don't care if you respond. So why are you doing it? I understand that we have to defend ourselves. I do understand that. And there's a right time and a place for that. But to keep this rolling on and on and on, there's no sense in it. Unless you're the type of person that's trying to get views and followers. You know, if that's your intent in YouTube, then of course you're going to continue to do that. But that wasn't my intent. When I started YouTube, everybody knows my story. If you follow me, you know, I started my YouTube channel because of my illness. And I'm not going to be here, according to the doctors, in several more years. And I want my children and grandchildren to be able to go back and look at a video of me speaking and talking and just being real. So mine was never a competition as far as having a YouTube channel. A lot of people make it a competition. A lot of people make it like they're going to join YouTube to make a lot of money. That doesn't happen. In most cases, it can happen, and I've seen it happen, but 9 times out of 10, it's not. I'm talking about making money off YouTube, not sellers, you know, because you have the retail auction world on YouTube, and that's what they do as far as to make money. But as far as making money off YouTube, if you're a small channel, you do not make that much money. So don't go into it thinking that. But see, my intent was just as a vlog to my family. So that's why it's so much more easier for me to do what I do, because whether you like me or not, I don't do it for anyone but for me and my family. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy every follower that I have. And I love to see them come into my live chats. I love to see them in other chats. I've made friends. Now, don't get me wrong. That's just been a bonus for me. But I'm here to tell you. And in order for you to enjoy YouTube, you have to understand that being authentic is the best way to go. Because once you are authentic, you can begin to change into whatever you want to become. You begin to grow. You begin to be honest. You begin to feel free that you can just be who you are. You don't have to lie anymore. You know, lying gets old. You have to remember the lie you told before, the one you told now, and the one you're going to tell. You have to remember all those lies. But if you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory, because you're just being who you are. Now, there are a lot of people on YouTube that are authentic. And the ones that follow me, I just love them, love them, love them. The ones that aren't authentic, I recognize it. And I love them too. But I'm going to love them from a distance. Let's just put it that way. And that's what you have to do. Now, when we quarrel amongst our community, it puts everybody else in the hyper mode of, oh my goodness, am I going to have to make a choice? Now, these two people are not liking each other, and so many of these peoples went over to follow them, and so many of these peoples went over to follow them, and now I'm stuck in the middle, and I like both of them, and I don't really want to make a choice. You shouldn't have to. It's like when parents are getting a divorce. You know, the child's saying, which parent do I choose? We should not have to choose, and I don't, and I won't. Because we all matter. We don't know the lifestyle that others have had in the past, of how they were brought up as a child into adulthood. We don't know all their tragedies. We don't know all their shortcomings. We don't know their learning disabilities. We don't know the sorrow that they've had, not unless they share it with us. They only know you only know what I have shared with you. You don't know everything about me. You know just the little bit, the little drop that I've given you. You know what I've told you. You don't know everything. And as time goes on, I share. But when you're attacking someone, please try to remember, these people have a family. They have loved ones. They have people that care about them. And they have had parents, or they have parents that love them. They have children that love them. Try not to attack on YouTube. And I don't understand why people do it. I know everything cannot be peaceful all the time. But when we create drama, because there's already enough things happening without us creating anything. When we create it, it's 10 times worse. Now, don't get me wrong. We have a good community. People come together when someone passes away. People come together when someone's in need. People come together when someone is physically ill. I mean, we've seen it over and over again. So there's a beautiful side to our community. But boy, this whole drama scene is just childish. It's for teenagers. Teenagers. I say this over and over again. We don't know how much time we have left here. People just don't get that. They live every day like they're going to be here for 1,000 years. But whether you're healthy or not, you're going to get to the age where you're not going to be able to be here. Why not live in peace with others? Why not? Why live in anger and bitterness and sadness? And I would hate to use the word hate because that's a strong word. I don't like that word. It's a very strong word. Look, if you're disliked on YouTube or you feel like you are, continue to own your journey. It'll get better. You'll find your people. You will. And the ones that are doing it to you, they'll eventually diminish and go out into the world, and they'll either stop doing YouTube or they'll move on to the next person. And you can just say, oh, I went to school on that, and learn from it. And know that you don't want to treat anybody the way you've been treated. Because you're worthy to be loved. Everyone is. I don't know what it is in people that causes them to wake up every morning wanting drama, wanting to gossip, wanting to spread stuff that's not true. And they know it's not true. To get the light off them because they've done something wrong. But you know what? You're going to have those type of people. And you're just going to have to learn to live with it. But you can live with it from a distance. You can. That's what I don't understand. People can walk away. They don't think they can, but they can. You can walk away from just about every situation in your entire life if you can't deal with it. Now, there are a few exceptions, and that's like anything. There's an exception to every rule. But I'm here to tell you that love wins every single time. And I know you all don't want to hear that because you've gotten so used to pain that that's all you know, that you're scared to come out of it. So it's become a comfort to you. So if you don't feel pain, then the day is not normal. Start feeling something different. Start going to different channels. Start going to different chats. Don't compromise who you are to stay in the community that has treated you so bad, is what I want to say. And I love you. And remember, I'm always here. I'm here if you need me. My email's in my about page. It's posts now, I think they call it. Email me. I'm here. I'm available. Don't get too down and out about YouTube. It's not really that important. There's more important things in life. Your health. Putting food on the table. Loving your family. Embracing them. I would say your relationship with God. And start focusing on you instead of everyone else. And you won't be caught up in the drama. And if they try to pull you in, just say no thank you. No thank you. And with that being said, neighbor, this has been our neighborhood chat. I would love to be around each and every one of my followers and just look you in the eye and say, you matter. You matter. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. Don't let anybody talk bad about you, start lies about you, tell you you're so different that you won't fit in. Don't let that happen. Be who you are. And with that being said, neighbor, this has been our neighborhood chat. Bye.